Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the winners finals. This is gonna be a best of 5 here. And in the blue color, our gamer is CarsandCameras. He's playing as Yap Yap. On the other side of the map, in the red color, this is Aatrox playing as Arbiter. 320 pounds sterling are on the line today. This is just the winners finals. It's a double elimination tournament, right? So whoever loses this has to go through the losers finals, and then there's the grand finals still to come. So plenty of content remaining wherever you're watching from, but especially for the live viewers. Now, interesting about this series, this tournament in general, is that we've started doing a drafting format, which means there's no mirror matches and both players get 2 bans. So Aatrox has banned Isabel and Cutter. The Isabel ban being very weird, especially against Cars. He doesn't play Isabel ever. I guess she's one of the strong, weak UNSC leaders. You probably want to do that against someone like EOD, who does play her a lot and is really good with her. As for Cars, he's banned, I believe, Shipmaster and Colony, if I recall correctly. I'm gonna double check. Yes, that's right. So everything else has been picked, but you don't just pick, you actually take away from the other guy what you've picked. It's mutually exclusive. So the current leaders you're seeing, Aatrox is not going to be able to play Yap Yap because Cars is. And Cars is not going to be able to play Arbiter, and so on and so forth with their other picks. Chat's asking why you can pick random in the draft. Random just selects something that's viable still from the remaining pool. But in the game, if you select random, it won't respect obviously what has happened in the draft, right? So you can mess up. So I still don't recommend players to pick random in the actual game, because you will likely pick something that is not valid for the draft. But clicking random in the draft just selects something that's still available. So that's fine. It means I don't care. The extractor is under attack. It's getting slapped, literally. Second generator is coming in for Aatrox. He really likes opening with the Arbiter hero, by the way, just in any matchup. He would do this quite a lot and then try to get maximum value from this boy, get him started up. And in the long term, that can really pay off. So let's see what the plan is. For now, he's taking the power nodes. Oh yeah, in these best of 5s, you're guaranteed to see the lower tier leaders. That's just how it is. In best of 3s, no, but best of 5s, yeah. In the best of 7, we're not gonna do best of 7s just yet, but we will eventually when the tournaments get bigger. By the way, contributions are open for the next one. So any donation today is already going towards the next one. I forgot to reset the bar, but I'll just do that later. In this tournament, already people have contributed like, what, 70 pounds? It's pretty good. Taking out the stolen mini base. And overall, Aatrox is doing a good job picking a power node advantage as well, but that's pretty much guaranteed against Yap Yap, right? If Yap Yap doesn't play heavy tier 1, then you're just gonna get this as your grunts are more numerous. But we've got a quicker tier 2 from Cars, right? So he's gonna have all these tech units out and they'll just slap the grunts Flames are a decent answer as well to the Arbiter.
Oh!
Wait. Cars is actually doing significant damage to this base with the shade turrets. That's insane. Can he finish it off? He's not gonna have his drop that soon, right? Oh, he just unlocked his drop. 6 minutes in. That mini base deal and all these power nodes changing hands are actually a pretty big deal, guys. If he can afford the drop soon, then this base is toast. But even maybe without it, to be honest. Got the Arbiter coming in. Oh, it's so weak. What you gonna do, Aatrox? My goodness, activate the heal on the hero. He's refusing to use it. Here comes the drop. Oh. He's not doing it, man. 2 engineers are better than 1. But this hero, can he outlast? I'm not so sure. Base is getting a lot of healing for sure, but now the engineers are getting taken down. And we've got invulnerabilities and super heals. I think Aatrox is toast, actually. Good job saving the hero, but the base is still going down. As much as he's trying to pump out those Engies. Wait. What just happened here? Why would that explode? I don't get it. Aatrox has some drops of his own. Cars lost his base. But this hurts. This hurts. I think Cars just has a really good setup right now, because next point he will have is shield drop, right? So he can just destroy stuff in the main base. There's a very weak hero here right now. But having to deal with all these veteran units as well, ramps and whatnot. To be fair, there's engineer and turret support. Might that be enough? Actually, Cars is getting sent back home, I think. Holy crap, this Arbiter hero is back to full health. What the heck? Well, Cars has cleaned up. And Aatrox is attempting an expo. Dude, where's a third goblin? If there was a third goblin, this would be so different. But even like this, oh man, the RB dies. No more leader powers were available. Oh, Stasis comes in just now. That's so unfortunate for Aatrox. One star now on the gobbo. That's a huge problem for the elites. A bunch of shade turrets coming in as well, so the shield turret's not gonna happen anymore. At the very least, they'll be shooting at the extractor. And Cars is taking over the power nodes, rallying across the map with all the units he's got. There's one spotter here, which will be annoying at some point when the enforcers come back. It looks like they'll be on the defensive this time. And you know what? Cars probably has a drop available too soon. The Arbiter hero is back, and this time he should be able to clean up, but man, did Aatrox take a lot of damage here. It's not quite done either. A bunch of pickups is still happening. Oh my goodness. Can he save the 1 star? Save the 1 star! Oh my god! He made it. And we've got a Yap Yap drop. That's nuts, man. So many brutes. Can the RB hold against this? That thing is so strong. Run, RB, run. You're gonna need god tier Wiggles here, but we're not gonna get it, I don't think. Car's too strong, man. He's just wiping the floor with everybody today. How do you stop this man? We need Mike Beaston back, right? That's that's what the lore says. Or was that the deep state? I forget. Anyway. This one garrison dude is so annoying there. Aatrox has got a little bit going with this base, but so does Cars. He's pumping out the heroes again. And then you'll have 3 of them. 2 of them at 1 star. They're doing untold amounts of damage. I'm literally not going to tell you how much it is. Hero's back. And now he's going to have to fight Shield. Nobody cares. Nobody cares about the incoming damage here. And stasis is not going to work, so you can just have those mines detonate without any problem. Or just ignore them. That's also an option. Yeah, there we go. Base has been halfway stripped already, guys. This is nuts. 569 population, which is nice. Aatrox struggling on 29. Yeah, that hurts. There's pain. That's a glorious victory for CarsandCameras, and Aatrox didn't want to take any pictures. RIP. Alright, we are here on Vault, and CarsandCameras is bringing Forge to the table. On the other side, his opponent, Aatrox, is playing as himself. Maybe he's playing himself. I do like my Forge here. I like Cars' Forge here as well. Why do I like it? It's a big map. You can go places and do things. Destroying mini bases with your vehicles is a pretty good thing to do. Then your Warthog is powering up your Warthogs. Very difficult to dislodge them with slow hunters in the first place, but especially with the Warthog around. Captain Morgaine says that if stasis doesn't work under shields, that's a bad thing because ice does. Yes, I agree. I think it all should work. Shields shouldn't block abilities, it's stupid. You know, stuns don't work, but ice does. Nightingale smokes don't work. Would be pretty essential for them too. But you can hijack a vehicle. It's totally unfair. Right, Forge's Warthog is coming out. Yeah, it should be all or nothing, definitely. Ideally all, because it's more fun if you can do stuff. The shields are pretty boring gameplay, really. It's one thing to have them. Banish needs help elsewhere, then give him help elsewhere, right? Warthog now helping to take down a bunch of Sentinels. You really don't expect this guy to get veterancy, but it can happen in longer games. If it does work out, it usually doesn't play a huge role. Right, eventually he will go down, but with Aatrox not having any stun, other than, you know, using your brutes or having the slows from Marauders and the hero, which can, by the way, stack, slowing him down considerably, but you can't technically catch him as something like Decimus can. So it's not impossible to see like 2 or 3 star Warthog, but you just almost never get to see it because eventually he will die. Well, the hero's out now. Aatrox is bringing quite a few grunts, but going up against Hellbringers, I kind of feel he's countered here. The good news is that the hero is fantastic against Hellbringers. And all in all, it doesn't seem to me that Cars has enough units. Just used Ambo around a while back as well, so has to run here. Cars has secured his place, but he's still gonna be down in power nodes against Cars, who's just going tier 2 now. There's no need to engage. Just get your tier 2 Warthog, get your Warthogs out, fight again. Meanwhile, harass the grunts a little bit. There's no need to go for a big commitment. Hey, if Aatrox wants to make suicide grunts, let him. There's not gonna be any infantry besides this Bob. Bob? Who's Bob? Anyway. Oh, that was such a good ammo round! But that's also some really good grunt mines. The Warthog under heavy metal, of course, will be able to help a lot still. This is a pretty even fight. Ultimately, Cars holding onto the power node and killing so many units is a good deal. But he doesn't want to get too cocky and engage this. Here come the pad upgrades for Cars. For Aatrox, he's expanding and supposedly getting the base upgrade momentarily, but I think he might prioritize his hero upgrade first, as he can afford that right now. Yep, that's what he's doing. Are we gonna see a generator as well? Yes. Spur generator is in. Classic banished macro plays. There's nothing too crazy happening. We're gonna see probably a shroud and then engineers from that Apex. And no more of that. After that, it's hunters, methinks. Okay, where's the Warthog upgrade? Oh, it's done. It's already done. Runs get deleted. They were never here. Good use of the mines there, by the way. Now, question is, can that Chosen actually beat the Warthog? Can Cars swivel out of the shots? It so far looks like no. We've got a heal, and the sniper is putting in a lot of work. I think Cars is winning this fight. Holy crap, man. And, you know, healing up here and then assaulting the base. He's got Kodiaks. Okay, Aatrox is in a lot of trouble. He's made 1 generators too many. That should have been units, and now he's getting punished. Has nothing to defend himself with. Third base is very ambitious indeed. Pew pew. The engineer's cute there, but you got the Marines to take him down and then just blast the main base to pieces. Might bother to take down the Apex, I don't know. We'll see. Where are we going? I guess the base is dead anyways, so you might as well just try to reinforce this one. Got the Chosen out. That base just had its health upgraded, fortification. Alright, this is gone now. Time to move on to the next one. If Cars will even bother with that, he might just go to the main. That's where all the gens are. To be fair, it's shielded and everything, but like, what units would Aatrox use to defend himself? Cars is ready to go tier 3. He's probably gonna click in right away. Yeah, the Warthogs are doing a little bit of work, taking down the big mini base. Wait, are we not getting tier 3? Surely the Warthog upgrade alone is worth it. Not to mention the Warthogs. Cars. Yeah, he's clicked. This 4-generator thing from Aatrox is totally insane, by the way. He's never gonna be able to protect that many. And his hunters are getting now picked off with the heavy metal Warthogs, so that's a really tough situation to be in. The engineer is basically one tap away from dying also. And it is going down. Successfully escaped this as well. I think Cars is thinking about buying the base. Will he do it? Cute little counter-attack up there. Second shield's up for Aatrox. It's another great spot for Kodiaks. Could totally see it. Maybe these guys can move up. Right, Warthog gun upgrade is underway. And I'll be curious to see if we'll see the same for the Warthogs. And this base should be the next target. That's Aatrox's last hunters, man. What now? With all these vehicles bullying you, that's really problematic. Of course, getting rid of the Kodiak was useful, but all that needs to happen now is for Cars to lose a handful of these Warthogs. Well, population upgrade actually, and in no time he'll be able to do a Grizzly drop. That is now a tier 3 Aatrox as well, and the Chosen is upgraded with rifled barrel. But there's definitely isn't Aatrox holding on to dear life. By the way, Aatrox is the #1 player on our ladder at the moment. So he's been performing pretty well. Cars is toying with him though. See Cars rising up. Chosen's out of position. Could be very problematic indeed. It's Scars is reaching 96 population. Catching that chosen real good. Heavy metals coming in. Yeah, that's not worth beaming anymore. Will we get a handful of ramps? Not necessary anymore, with Gauss having insane ranges. But here comes the engineer, potentially saving the world. Warlocks are eating it. Not bad as a defensive move. Really liked how he lined up those mines, by the way. That was cool. Cars is still not getting the big population upgrade, though. Could have potentially done that. Got 3 Kodiaks now. It's better than 1. Vulnerabilities. Car says, dodge this. Those grizzly bears are gonna tear Aatrox to pieces. I just don't see how he can make it. Wait a second, he's got cloak. Wait a second. Where's the Wolverines? Where's the detection? Oh my god, the shield's back up. You have got to be joking. Okay. Aatrox too good, man. He just doesn't die. Well, I'm sure Cars was hoping for something more there. I guess you're just gonna do the thing and make vultures. There's no other choice. Look, the Chosen, he can take shelling all day. This is not a problem for him. Missed the anvil around there. Nightingales just aren't enough with the Reaver sitting there. But with the Wolverines coming in, that's a very different kind of story already. Do you think Cars should take a moment to heal up these tanks and then go again? Always making all the garages in the world. Is it gonna pump tanks? I think it's 120 population upgrade now. But Aatrox has 7 slots here as well. If you can take the hyper-efficient fights that he can under shield and cloak, you know, he's still not dead. Got a chance here. It's not much, but it's something. It's all Warthogs and Wolverines. What's going on? Gotta love the rally point, though. That's an ambitious man right there. Hey, another Kodiak drop. Back to 4 Kodiaks. Should be going down. We've got a beam in the middle of the lighter vehicles, but heavy metal forces the cancellation in favor of micro, which is just more potent here. But Aatrox is doing his very best to pick off the detecting units in particular. Can he actually get it done? There's more Wolverines where that came from. He's invulnerable, but is that enough firepower to actually take out the last Wolverine? I think it is. Oh man, once again, everyone's invisible, but oh, the Nightingale comes in just in the nick of time, and the last of the units are getting picked up, including the heroes. Both sides lost their heroes. CarsandCameras should have more drops available if the if my sense of timing is right. Shield generator goes down, and with that, by the way, these units were also combat salvage, so they were gonna come back momentarily as they were gonna die. CarsandCameras eking out yet another victory. 2-1 is now the score. Alright gamers, this might be the last game in this best of 5, but still plenty of tournament left after this. CarsandCameras is playing as Pavium in the blue, and in the red color we've got his opponent Aatrox in the red, playing Decimus. Now this matchup should be going in favor of Pavium, especially early on when you've got all the spam and the superior economy, but you go a little bit later and suddenly you're facing these super banshees. That's a tough one, definitely. So you want to finish the game before it gets there. That doesn't mean you rush, but it does mean you have to close out in tier 2, in my view at least. Don't want to let Decimus get too big because he just heals everywhere. He has the mobility over you. It's a mess, right? But you can definitely win with a Lich push or something like that. Maybe with Wraiths before the Banshees go completely nuts. But yeah, don't drag on too late. Don't take too long because Decimus will punish you. Too many useful active leader powers for combat. Your economy can't keep up. Not to mention the fact that Aatrox had some better early game pathing, leading him to basically get some unit kills. That also has to do, to be fair, with cars going pure grunts and not a single chopper. So yeah, he'll be losing the grunts, and then Aatrox can pick up more resources or get working on power nodes a little bit faster. But we should be seeing a faster tier 2 from Cars. That's what he's playing for. Everyone's just taking power nodes, nothing too crazy happening. It's all grunts, guys. It's all grunts. There's no other units in the game. That's fine. Cars is nearly tier 2. He's about to click up. They start making some cooler stuff. Don't want to stay on grunts too long. I suppose there will be a second base behind this as well. No reason not to. That's why this grunt is chilling here. Yep. Here it is. Aatrox doing the same. Difference is, he's not going tier 2. He's upgraded every single pad he's got. What's the plan here? I'm a little worried for Aatrox here. I think Cars just ends up with a ton of Dark Skies Brutes, and then what do you do? Because normally this would be a Ranger war, but now you take a look at Aatrox's main, if Cars can send out a single grunt to just check on status there. But he already knows that this base is just coming up, right? So he will be suspecting tier 2, but it's not coming. It's all grunts. The grunts can't kill brutes. Of course, he's adding a bunch of elites. No brutes just yet. We'll see if that changes. I guess he needs them for defense back here, because the grunts are being annoying. Oh my god, Mar defeated the OD in the losers bracket? That's crazy. What is happening? A shame nobody covered that. Hey guys, if anybody wants to do streaming, there's so many matches that we can't cover because there's so many going on at the same time. So always there is stuff available, and you can just message us that you want to cover X and Y match. We'll accommodate. Maybe the draft format is creating upsets. It is the first time, after all, in Halo Wars 2 to see anyone do this, outside of some show matches where it got tested, but, you know. Aatrox is doing a really good job holding on to the power nodes. That's important to point out. We'll more or less keep up with this burnout situation. For the tractor now for Aatrox, as well as tier 2 coming in. The man is only making grunts, so how is he gonna hold a push from Cars now is the real question. Especially with engineer support. Wow. He does have turrets. That's nice. A lot of the Rangers are getting bogged down with capturing jobs. That's not something they're good at. It's so slow, actually. So ideally, you just make a grunt instead, but of course, I didn't do that. Let's see if we are gonna see a switch to Dark Skies Brutes, and yes, we are. There should be probably one more raid camp on top of everything to really get the pump going. Because right now, look, Cars is kind of stuck with freaking choppers. You wouldn't expect that, but that's what's happening. These Marauders are made of paper, however, so they can only do so much. What Cars really wants to do, though, is reach the Lich stage and just drop in the big Lich. Now, here with Brutes, might be able to take down the Extractor, especially if he parks his Marauder in this, that would help. But no, the turrets are just doing too much work. Suicide Grunt drop, man. Suicide Grunt drop as Decimus on 4th point. Does he not have... Oh, he does have Siphon. Okay, we're fine, we're fine. I really thought he has Beam and that, but no, he just picked the Suis instead of the Beam for whatever reason. It's cheaper, but it also doesn't do anything. Adding in Banshees now. This car is falling apart a little bit. Will all these grunts be enough later? They're Pack Brother grunts now, so they're recovering pretty quickly from any damage suffered. Of course, adding in the Pavium Hero is going to be a big difference maker for the Lich push. It's coming very, very soon. Here comes the resurrection. Guns can take it all day. Backmini has been destroyed by just 2 brutes. Very annoying for Aatrox to just get there with his engineer just now. Awkward timing. It had been just a moment sooner, right? The double Reaver is more than enough to defend against 5 Banshees. Even 6. But Cars better get some turrets and shield. Or go for the big attack. That's also good. Hey, where's the hero? I can't see the hero. Cars didn't make it. Oh no. That can't be good. Alright, we're on 5th point and Aatrox has chosen Boundless Fury. This will be faster and hit harder now. And here comes the Leech. There's no shield on this one. suicide grunts into the beam. Or into the, sorry, the Reaver. That's hilarious. Okay, plenty of Banshees around. Just the one Reaver that could be problematic for cars. The 2 Reavers, but I mean, this is just too many units, right? To see the vehicle, yes. Dodge the shots. Very good. More. There must be more. Oh, this base is at half health. What the heck? Good time to bring out the Vortex. That will help a lot with these Reavers, but they're just dodging the shots. The Vigil is so good. Main base getting focused down now by both the... Wait, the brutes have stopped attacking, but it's still enough. This Lich is too good. And CarsandCameras is pushing Aatrox back into the main base, having killed most of the units. Is that a freaking veteran? Chopper? Okay. Another base destroyed, and CarsandCameras unlocks the next leader power point. With so many Reavers, he can potentially just attack directly if the Banshees ever come to him. It's gonna be easy pickings, really. He's getting his own 3rd base. And Cars is tier 3 as well as Aatrox. Where is that hero? Cars no make hero. So confusing. Advanced logistics. You know what's next. We're getting a scrub. Okay, Aatrox, can you get out the big boy? It's coming. It's happening. He lost his mini base. Oh boy. If Cars isn't gonna attack this, it's actually gonna get made, and he doesn't have an army to stop it right now. Granted, Aatrox doesn't have anything to heal this thing with. Something to keep in mind. But like, he will drop in Decimus to support, right? That's the idea. It's happening. Cars isn't stopping it in the slightest. Oh, that's funny. Cloak everywhere. Oh, he won't see a base. He won't see any of the bases if Cars just makes cloak. That's the idea. Superhero landing. Let's go, Aatrox. Can't defend both sides of the base though. Oh, wait, suicide runs clean up. And there's still choppers. I forgot about the choppers. Okay. You just rinse the Wraiths. That's sick. So, what now? Scar's gonna make another cloaky cloak. If not, then Aatrox is gonna come over and poke. This big unit regenerates by itself. Oh, the level 3 upgrade! No! Wait, he's letting it finish! He's got a heal as well. Oh, hey! Corey is here. Hello. Well, vehicles free is now done, so this Scarab is as well. There's no way it can make it. Even with Desi helping out, it's just unfortunate news. He was doing the shuffle. Aatrox did micro that nicely, but is it enough? Let's say no. He's got a Warlord out that needs a full set of upgrades now. And he certainly can't afford another Scarab, so he's gonna protect against the counterattack once Corey is dead. Yeah, Cars is just in a great position overall. He's got 4 bases now. This is still developing, but that's the base nonetheless. I guess he's got this tier 1 hero. If it was tier 2, it might be able to fight the Wraiths off a little bit, but it's a lot of Wraiths now, and they're level 3 upgraded. Tough situation for sure. Well, tank beats everything. Can Aatrox get the last upgrade as well? He's just getting siphoned now. It's a big health bar right there. Yeah. That's what we needed. Suis. Suis. Yo, what's this? How did these get there? Why does Aatrox have a tier 2 hero? Because he just made it for the first time. He's got his upgrades sorted mostly, right? Trying to get another Scarab is never gonna happen, man. Now he's getting blasted. And of course, there's more than enough healing to keep this going as well. Cloaking Gen is next, then the buildings that can produce, then it's GG. 3-0, CarsandCameras just... This is... child's play, he says. Brutal. We want to thank our MetaPlace website subscribers. Your contribution helps us keep the project sustainable. As we reach higher subscription goals, you are helping us cover more and more behind-the-scenes costs, such as video editing. Check out our subscription page using the link in the description, and remember to collect your perks. We will see you the next time.